Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another beer review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I actually had previously. This is not the first time I've had this beer, but when I had it, as luck would have it, a Stone representative came into Aces and Nails when Tony and I were hanging out there, and he brought over a can of whoyoucallinwussie Pilsner from Stone, and man, was it good stuff. I liked it a lot, and I decided I was going to have one. So this past trip to Total Wine took my gift card that I got for my birthday. Got some stuff from my man Chris in Indiana, Mr. Gone V6, if you want to follow him on Instagram. Anyway, got some stuff for him, and while I was there, I decided I was going to get something for me. And what I got for me was this, gang. Who you callin'? Is it? Yeah, who you callin' Wussie Pilsner. It's time a Pilsner got arrogant, is what it says on the can. This has an ABV of 5.8. Okay, so it's a little high for a Pilsner, but not very. But Tony and I tried this out. We tried it in a can. They poured it into some sample glasses for us, and man, was it good stuff. And I think this glass that I picked up, I don't know how many ounces this glass is. I should actually measure it sometime. But it's from a tap takeover and at Aces and Ales on Tenaya. Tony and I went to, and I think it's the perfect glass to use for this beer. I'm going to hopefully get my Budweiser drinking stepfather to try some of this out because it really is a good beer. As I said, I've had this before, so this was really just, like I said, this was a birthday beer. I had my birthday card and I decided I was going to buy a beer that I wanted regardless of the price. I did bring it in. It's $2.49. Let's face it, gang, that ain't bad. That's pretty close to $2. So I held true. As you can see, this has a very resilient head. Lots and lots and lots and lots of carbonation, as there well should be. So I'm going to dig into this. I'm going to let you know my my impressions of it. This is, oh man, this is such a good smelling Pilsner. This is like, I don't know, sometimes with Pilsners, I love Pilsners, they're one of my favorite varieties, but I have to admit that some Pilsners have this sort of, I don't know what to call it, mildewy pine kind of smell. This has that same kind of smell, but with pineapple tinge, so it's not as mildewy. I don't know, if somebody wants to try and tell me a better description of that smell of Pilsners, and I would want a Pilsner lover to tell me that smell too. I want somebody who doesn't like Pilsners telling me. So anyway, let's dig into this. Cheers. Oh man, this is such a good Pilsner. This might actually be my favorite Pilsner. This is better than the Pilsner that I made, and I thought I made a pretty decent Pilsner a couple of years back. I homebrewed it, but God, this is a good beer. This is actually kind of a high mouthfeel for a Pilsner. I'd say this is probably a full solid medium on this. Lots of carbonation, as I said. That clean, crisp flavor you're supposed to get from a Pilsner, as well as just a little bit of spicy note. I don't, there's it's not quite citrusy. It's just a little bit of spice, you know, and it smells good. It tastes good. Honestly, guys, $2.49 for this 16-ounce can is not too much to spend at all. I love this beer. I really did. And I love this beer now. And I'm hoping that my Budweiser drinking stepfather will like this beer as well. Because this is just all around a great beer. If you're a Pilsner lover, this is the Pilsner, gang. Honestly, I think I gave this a 4.5 on Untapped, and I wouldn't take that score back at all. This is this is light and crisp, and I'm trying to pin down the flavor. It's difficult to really pin down the flavor. It's kind of yeasty. Um, Slightest bit of pineapple, but just not. I mean, not so much that I would call it pineapple flavored. It's like pineapple undertones. Uh, but yeah, like I said, a little bit higher than you would expect for a normal Pilsner, but a real boon to to stone, this is a great beer. This is a Pilsner drinker's beer. I think those of you who just drink the normal lagers would like this beer too. It's just I know I sound like a tongue-tied idiot. I haven't really done a very good job of describing this beer, except saying that it's good, how good it is, and I can't pinpoint the flavor. I can't pinpoint the aroma. Uh, so far, I'm doing a really, really crappy job of reviewing this beer, except to tell you how much I like it. I don't know what to tell you, gang. This is just a, I bought this beer because I needed a birthday beer, and one that I was truly going to enjoy, knew I was going to enjoy, and this was the one, and I'm glad I did. And all I can tell you is, if you're a Pilsner lover like I am, this is a great beer. Good stuff, Maynard. Anyway, appreciate you watching, appreciate you subscribing, appreciate your comments, and following me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and the blog at WordPress. Gonna get my act together. Gonna start writing more on WordPress. Been kind of lazy about that. I could give you a bunch of excuses, but that's all it would be, is excuses. So anyway, look for a more active Blue Collar Beer Gourmet in the coming weeks. And until then, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. $2.49. Come on, guys, $2.49. That's not too much to pay for 16 ounces of incredible beer. All right. Cheers.